So good evening, students. So as you know, tomorrow is your computer science exam. So based on your exam, I have taken some sample questions that we are going to discuss now. Okay, this is a very important question for your exam. Kindly watch the video before going to exam. So let's start. So as you know, your total maximum mark is 35 in your term 1 examination. Okay, time is you can say 90 minutes. Then this is the general instruction. Question paper is divided into three sections, A, B, and C. Section A, it will be consist of 25 questions from question number 1 to 25. So from this 25 question, attempt any 20 questions. Section B consists of 24 questions, 26 to 49. Attempt any 20 questions. So from the section A, you have to attend 20. Section B also 20. Section A, you have to left 5 questions. Section B, you have to left 4 questions. And in section C, it is 6 case study based question. Attempt any 5 questions. Okay. And all questions carry equal marks. That you divide and you will get it the marks. Okay. So let's come to the section A. Find the invalid identifier from the following. Which one of the following is the invalid identifier? So they have given the four options: known, address, name, and pass. So as you see, known, okay, is you can say special, literal, address. Okay, we can take as a, it is also clear. Name, it is also we can take the as a variable. It is coming on the based on the identifier rule. Known, address, and name, both three, known, address, and name is coming on the identifier rule. So which one will be the invalid identifier? Pass is a keyword, so we cannot take the keyword as a identifier. That is the rule. It is beyond the rule. So the answer will be option D. I think everyone is clear. Then come to the second question. Consider the declaration of L. L equal to 1 Python 3.14. So as you know, it is comes under which of the following represent the data type of L? Which data type? It cannot be the list. Okay. It cannot. It 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 cannot be the dictionary. It cannot be the string. So it is to be the tuple. Okay, answer is tuple. So you'll know that when this type of parenthesis bracket is there, that means it is tuple. When this type of square bracket is there, it is defined list. And when this type of curly braces is there, represent dictionary. Okay, then come to the next question. They have given tuple 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. These are the all the elements is present on tuple 1. So what will be the output of print if they will be started from 3, end at 7, and just every time they will be increased by 2. So as you can see, it will be start for the indexing. Okay, we will traverse each element through indexing. So it is the 0th index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, 5 index, 6 index, 7 index, 8 index. Okay, so they will ask starting from 3, third index, ending at 7, that means 7 minus 1, 6. Then every time will be this is the step. Okay, so starting from 3 means we'll starting from 40. Then every time one value will be skipped, second value will be choose. Okay, after 3, which one will come? 5. 4 value will be skipped. Then 6, 7. We cannot take 7 because the last, okay, it will be go the last minus 1. 7 minus 1. That means 6. So starting from 3, ending at 6, and every time one value will be skipped. That means, okay, so answer will be 40, comma 60. So in which format it will become? In the tuple format. Answer will be D. I think everyone understood. Then come to the next question. Which of the following option is not correct? Which of the following option is not correct? If we try to read a text file that does not exist, an error occurs. It is correct. If we try to read a text file that does not exist, if there is no text file, then what can we read? So it is correct. If we try to read a text file that does not exist, the file gets created. Okay. If you try to read a text file that does not exist, file get created. It is wrong. Okay. Because when we will be reading the text file, if there is no file in the read mode, we cannot, the file will be not created. Then see next option. If we try to write a text file that does not exist, no error occurs. Okay, if we try to write a text file, if that does not exist, no error occurs. Yes, it is correct. Okay, how? Because when we want to write a text file, if the file is not there, automatically they can create a same file on this map. So it is also right. If we try to write a text file that does not exist, the file gets created. Very good. It is also right. So which one is the invalid? Is not, which of the following option is not correct? The answer will be B. Okay. If you try to read a text file that does not exist, the file gets created. It will be not created. So I think everyone understood. Then come to the next question. Which of the following options can be used to read the first line of a text file? My file.txt. Suppose one file is there, my file.txt. Okay. So from this option, which option is there to read the first line of the file? So let's check. Oh, my file, open my file.txt, my file.read. It is not. It will be read all the things that is present. Open my file.txt in read mode. Okay. My file.read n. It is number of bytes. Okay. How many bytes? It is also known. Open my file.txt, my file.read line. Yes. This option C will be the correct. By using the read line method, it will be read line by line. So now we are using the first time. So the first line it will be read. Okay. And you can see mark here. Here there is no mode. Read, write, append mode is not mentioned. If there is any mode is not mentioned, then by default which mode? Read. Okay, it is also very good question. If the in exam it will be came that by default which mode will be accepted by the file, that is read mode. Okay, I think everyone understood this. Then assume that the position of the file pointer at the beginning of the third line. From the beginning it will be third line. Text file. Which of the following option can be used to read all the remaining lines? So it will be, we can see my file dot read. It is not, it will be not read the remaining lines, it will read all the lines. N, it is also bytes, number of bytes. Read line, okay, it will be just read the next line, only one line. But he's asking we can use to read all the remaining lines. That means we can use the read lines function. By using the read lines, okay, we can read all the lines. You will understand. And come to the next question. A text file student.txt is stored on the storage device. Okay. Identify the correct option out of the following option to open in the file the read mode. Okay. So it is a text file. So the file format for reading that, you can see they have given my file open RB. RB means binary. It will be not. My file open student.txt. Write mode will be not there. My file open student.txt read mode, yes, it will be there. And open student.txt without mentioning anything, that means read mode. So which option will be correct? Both triple I and 4. So answer C will be the correct answer. Okay. Then the next question, the return type of the input function, okay, is what? By default, the input function will return the string value. Which value? String value. So answer A is the correct. Which of the following operator cannot be used with the string data type? You can see string, in string data type we can use this one, plus concatenator. Okay, it will be concatenate. In, you can use, it is replication. The division we cannot use with the string data type. Suppose we have taken two string 1 equal to ABC, string 2 equal to XYZ. So when we write string 1 divided by string 2, what is the meaning? There is nothing. Okay. If we add it, it will be added. If we write string 1 into 2, ABC will be write 2 times. When we see string 1 in ABC, it will be C, check the ABC is present on string 1, then it is keep true. But in the divide, it is not possible to do any operation on the string data type. I think everyone understood my point. Then consider a tuple 1, 10, 15, 25, and 30. Identify the statement that will result in an error. Which statement has to be erased the error in the tuple? So if you can see, print the tuple 1 of 2. Okay, there is no error. It will be print the second index. Second index. Okay, then tuple 1 of 2 equal to 20. It will be give the error. There is no such, okay, indexing technique or statement like this. Tuple 1 of 2 equal to 20, because you can see tuple 1 of 2 0 1 2 equal to what, 25. If we'll see the indexing, this is 0th index, 1st index, second index, third index. So tuple 1 of 2 is 25, so it is written 20, so it will be wrong. Okay, print minimum of tuple 1, length of tuple 1. So this one will be the statement that will result an error. Okay, question number 11. Which of the following statement is incorrect in the context of binary files? So, in the context of binary file, which one is the error? Let's see. Information is stored in the same format in which the information is held in memory. It is right. Okay. In binary file, how we can store? Same format we can get. No character translation takes place. It is also right. Okay. Every line ends with a new line character. This is the incorrect. Okay, in binary file there is no new line character is there. So this one will be incorrect, and this is the answer, correct answer. Pickle module is used for reading and writing. Yes, it is correct. Okay, so A, B, and D is the correct statement, but C is the incorrect statement about a binary files. Okay, so read the binary files carefully, their characteristics, then you will be get this point, I think. What is the significance of the tell method? Okay, so tell the path of the file, tells the current position of the file pointer within the file, end position within the file, check the existence of a file at the desired location. So if you will see, it will, the tell method, it will tell the current position of the file pointer, where the file pointer will be now accessing, in which area. So it will be point to this location, that is tell method, by using the which method, tell method. Come to the next question. Which of the following statement is true? Pickle creates an object from a sequence of bytes. Pickle is used for object serialization. Pickle is used for object deserialization. Pickle is used to manage all types of file in Python. So which is true? Pickle create an object from a sequence of byte. It is wrong. Pickle is object used for object serialization. Okay, so it is the correct. Pickle, by using that we can serialize. We can serialize the thing. Object deserialization, no. Okay, pickle is used to manage all types of files, no. Okay, so it is used for object serialization. Okay, then syntax of seek function in Python. myFile.seek offset reference point, where myFile is the file object. Then what is the default value of the reference point? Okay, if the offset is there, go through this seek function, everyone. It is very important function. Tell function and seek function. I am telling to everyone. Tell function and seek function. One question must be there from this, either tell function or seek function. Go through that. Offset and the reference point. So where the my file is the file object, what is the default value of the reference point? So if we can see 0, it will started from the 0th reference point. Okay, So go through that seek function, then you can understand what is offset and what is the reference point of the file. Next question, which of the following component are a part of function header in Python? In a function header, which is the component should be there? Function name should be there in the function header. Return statement is not there. Function name should be there. Return statement should not be there in the function header. Parameter list is there. So the answer will be both A and C. So which one the function header? I think you have understood. When we write definition, add, okay, then we'll take to value. Okay, so what is that? This is the function name and this is the parameter list. So this is present under the function header or not? So function name, the parameter list. Okay. Then 17 number question. Sorry, 16 number. Which of the following function header is correct? You can see definition calculate SI P equal to 100, R is blank, T equal to 2. It is not correct because there is one value R that is not mentioned. So it is not correct function header. Then SI P 100, R T R equal to 8, T is blank. It is also not correct. Calculate SI P blank R equal to 8, T also blank. So it is also not correct. Okay. So which one will be the correct? The correct one is the D. Simple interest, calculate T value they have taken 2, R equal to 8 and P they have left. Okay. So from the right side, if we take the default value, it is okay. If you want, we can take the this one means P, we have to take some value. If you don't want also, we cannot take some value. But in the C case, you can see T is not the default value. They have not taken T in default value. So if in the right position there is no default value, we cannot take R as the default value. Same case also here. In the right side, there is no default value for T, but we have taken two default value here. Okay. Here in this case, you can see the R value, okay, in the position we left. P 100, R T equal to 2. Okay, this value we left. So this is the right side of the P. So here we have to mention the default value, then we'll go for the P default value. Okay. So go through the function header, the part, the argument part, we will be understood in the, there is three argument passing the parameter. First one is your, which argument? Positional. Second one default. Third one keyword. Okay. Go through their rule. You can easily understood how can we choose this function header is correct. Okay. When you choosing the default parameter, always see the right side. If the right side is taken as the default value, then we can proceed for the left side. Okay. Otherwise we can't. Then go on to the next question. Which of the following the correct way to call a function? Question number 17. Correct way. My function, it is not correct. Then is a correct way to call a function. Sorry. Yes, it is not correct. It is not correct. It is not correct. First one is the correct. Okay. I wrongly typed. First one is the correct way to call a function. When we are calling, suppose we have written one function definition sum. Okay. A comma B. When you call the function, so you are writing sum function. and passing two number. So it is the correct way. Here it is they are passing my function, they call the my function. Okay, so option A is the correct. Then come to question number 18. Which of the following character act as the default delimiter in CSV file? So as you know, comma is the default delimiter. Okay, it will be act as the default in CSV file. Default delimiter is comma. Okay, syntax for opening the student CSV file in write mode. Student.csv new line. So what is the importance of new line here? So as you know, the end of line translation will be suppressed when we will be write new line here mention, then it will be not go to the end of line automatically. UL end of line will be suppressed here. Okay, end of line translation, that is called. So the answer will be D. End of line translation is suppressed. That means it will be not go for the next line. So go through the CSV file concept. You will be easily understood this one. Okay. Then come to for the next question. What is the correct explanation of CSV file? Comma separated value file. Okay. Comma separated value. So I think option B is the correct answer. CSV stands for comma separated value. 21. Which of the following is not a function or method of CSV module in Python? So you can see, as you can see here, reader is a function, writer is a function, write row is a function. Which is not a function? Read. Read is not a function of CSV module. Okay. 22. Which one of the following is the default extension of Python file? .py is the default extension of Python file. Which of the following symbol is used in Python for single line comment? For single line comment, you know that hex is here for writing the single line comment. Okay. For multi-line comment, this one, multi-line. Okay, like this. Then whatever line we will write, it will be ignored. That is the use of comment line. Whatever line we will be write, it will be ignored. It will not take by the interpreter or compiler when it will be executed. That is the use of the comment line. 24th question. Which of the following statement opens a binary file record that been in write mode and writes data from a list? List 1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 on the binary file. So as you can see, open the binary file with open record in write mode as my file dump method. Okay, dump method is to be write, is used for the writing. Dump method is used for writing and the load method is used for reading. So here it will be written for writing. So the correct one is answer A. Okay, with open function record.bin write binary file as my file pickle.dump list one is the object and where we have to write my file. Okay, and the last question of section A, which of these about dictionary is false? So as you can see, as you can notice here, 25 number question, The value of a dictionary can be accessed using key. It is correct. The keys of a dictionary can be accessed using value. No, it is not correct. Okay, keys cannot be accessed using value. The value can be accessed using key, but it can be reverse. Dictionary are not ordered. Yes, it is correct. Dictionary are mutable. Yes, it is correct. Only B is the false, and that is the correct answer according to the question. Okay, so I think section A everyone understood. Then in the next video I will upload the section B quickly. You first see the section A. Okay, everyone. Thank you, everyone.